Hello, this is Star Giant. Welcome back to another video of Genshin Impact here. So today we're going to be doing another character guide for Yoimiya. We're going to be talking about her weapon, her artifact build, her team comm, and yeah. Before we get into the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. You won't miss any more of my latest videos like this one. And Yoimiya is going to be coming out in patch 3.7. So I think it's going to be around like somewhere around on Tuesday at nighttime, my time. So yeah. That's when she's gonna be coming out, and let's hope yeah, sometime it's coming out late on Wednesday, but you never know. But anyway though, give you a little background on who Yoimiya is though. Yoimiya is she is an Inazuma character. She would work in Nakahara Fireworks. She's a 5-star character, wield a bow, dealing pyro damage, and yeah, she actually had a good friend with Ayaka too. When you send her, she'll actually increase crit rate. That's one of them. Well, her active skill, you already know, her basic skill though, but like she already can afford up to 5 consecutive strike. But when you use a charge attack, first charge will deal arrow that cause pyro damage. Second will actually create a 3 king arrows in order to like it actually hit to a nearby opponent, dealing pyro damage. Plunge attack like any other, like when falling hit a pound impact. Or actually showering arrows. That's all it is. Her elemental skill here, she will actually turn all her normal attack into a blazing arrow, which also will be increasing her damage and also convert all her normal attack into pyro damage. But it will not create any kind of arrows in charge level 2 though. It's just going to be regular flaming arrows. And will deactivate when she leaves the field or she switches to a different character, but the duration will last for 10 seconds. The cooldown is actually pretty long for like 18 seconds. But take that down though, it's actually going to be 8 seconds because your duration ends at 10 seconds. So yeah, it's going to be 8 seconds for you to have to wait. And then her elemental burst here. So this one is actually she going up in the air and shooting a type of rocket. It's like blazing rocket burst arrow to hit the opponent and marking them with aura blades. And when when the opponent marked with aura and blade, all normal charge attack, plunge attack, elemental skill, elemental burst hit by any other party member, not including Yoimiya, will actually trigger a explosion that dealing a AOE pyro damage to opponent. And the duration will be in there, but when the enemy has already been like defeated, it will pass on to another nearby opponent will inherit the same remaining endurance. So endurance lasts for 10 seconds. The cooldown is like 15 seconds though, not very long, it's normal. And she costs 60. This one actually only works though if you have a different character, and aura blades will explode for every trigger every 2 seconds. So you actually kind of have to wait for that one. I will actually have a team comm after we go through all the artifact stuff too. So passive skill here, passive skill number 1 here, when you actually craft a ornament or landscape in your teapot, you will have a 100% chance of refunding the portion of material that's been used back to you. So kind of like a remake one there. Passive skill number 2 here, when passive skill number 2 unlocked, her elemental burst will actually increase the pyro damage by 2% per hit, but also lasts for only 3 seconds, and the maximum is 10 stacks. So you actually can go up to 10 stacks. So take 10 times too. And also the passive talent number 3 here, when unlocked, so her elemental burst here will actually increase party number attack percent, so like to increase their attack increased by 10% for 15 seconds. That did not include Yoimiya though. And yes, and also it will actually stack up with the Trick of a Troublemaker, which is her passive talent number 2. When she possesses it, will actually increase her attack bonus by 1. But it doesn't increase her Yoimiya only. It only possesses it, but it will only increase party number. So that's what it actually does. So she's more kind of like a support for a party number, in a way. We're not going through a talent because a talent, well, not talent, I'm talking about constellation. We don't really need to know constellation that much. And I'll actually show you what the best artifact in Europe. If you're actually using Yoimiya herself only, the best artifact I would actually recommend is going to be this one or this artifact. I don't even know how to pronounce the name no more. I haven't been using this in a long time. I just know a 2-piece increased attack by 18%, and 4-piece here will actually 4-piece here will what it do is going to be when using elemental skill, the character have 15 energy or more will actually lose that 15 energy, but it will also increase normal charge attack, punch attack damage, increasing by 50% for 10 seconds. And effect cannot be triggered again after duration ends, so it actually every 10 seconds there. But if you're going for a team comp, then I'll actually say with the build, I'll have to say a creature with a flame if you're doing for a team comp. I know it's like her elemental skill is like her elemental skill gonna last very long, so cooldown lasts very long. That's why it won't go up to maximum stack, but the reaction damage will actually be very useful. And I'll actually go after go through the stats, then I'll go through a team comp. The flower you already know, so basically it's already max HP. But the quick rate though, you won't have to go for too much because you already know it's going to do a good damage. But make sure you have some a quick rate because like you will need it. But quick damage I will be highly recommend. But I also highly recommend with elemental mastery if you are doing for a team comp. If you have team comp, yes, elemental mastery will be a best option. If it's just herself, just get attack percentage for her attack. That's all you have to do. And feathered one, same thing, and also same thing for one I actually said for a substack for a flower one. So for standard time here, if you are in a team comp, then yeah, elemental mastery will be a best bet. But or else go for attack percentage and have some quick rate for a substack that you can. For the goblet one, so this one, I would recommend you have a pyro bonus damage for this. So no matter what you do. For a crown though, I would actually go for quick damage for near both. So if you actually even doing for a team comp or herself, quick damage will be one of the best. And here the team comp I actually recommend you doing though. So if you're trying to, because like before, let's go for this one. Before like patch 3.0 came out, this is how the lineup going to do. So it's this is the most common one I actually see so far. So Yoimiya, they use Yoimiya first one, yes. So Xingqiao is going to be one, Bennett and Shinobu. This is actually a team comp before patch 3.0 came out. And also another one here that I see are very common too. Yoimiya, Xingqiao, Bennett, and Yaomiko. So yep, this is also a team comp. They actually using no Dendro character that time, but when the patch 3.0 came out, this is the new key team comp they actually use. So you actually create kind of like you have to use the team comp to create Dendro core, then use the pyro because like Yoimiya is actually very far away because like if you're close, those Dendro core will cause damage on you unless you're using hyper bloom damage. But also this damage also do the same damage as hyper bloom. It just does bigger damage, bigger AoE damage, and it will hurt you if you're close. But Yoimiya is the range, so if she's in range, she should be okay if you know what you're doing, unless you suck. It like also means that it will take some work for you to get used to it if you're newer to this. So let's go for this one. So I said Dendro core meet pyro will cause burn, yes, and that's what it actually does. They just, in order to do Dendro core and using pyro, and it will cause the same damage as hyper bloom. It's just that you will get hurt if you don't be careful. Healer I recommend. So this is the team comp I actually seen people use so far in this one. So I don't know why they don't use a healer in this one. I'm probably assuming they don't need to. So I don't know why. So if you guys do, I would have to take a main character, replace it with a healer. So let's do that. Let's just do that. I'm just gonna put any healer. So yeah, it just makes more sense. Okay, so in the team comp here, they use Yoimiya, Xingqiao, Kali. Is that how you pronounce his name? And any healer, someone like Bambara or Kokumi. Shinobu, anyone healer will work because you will need a healer. You got across Dental Core, but you're far away. But you still need a heal because especially in the Spiral Abyss. And the next team comp I actually see mostly is going, well actually not mostly, but I actually see it too. Like Yoimiya, Yelan, Nahida, and Kokomi. And I actually put this one because like not everyone have this character like all 5 stars. So mostly I see in the first one because like Yoimiya is also 5-star, Yelan is actually 5-star, Nahida 5-star, Kokomi is also 5-star. When you're going to have all of that. Most players do not have all of it, but I recommending that if you did got Yoimiya, then that would be nice. Ching Xiao, I expect most of you should have it. Call it, yeah, she should actually, you should be able to get her and after you actually get to Stameru, and basically any heal you can actually get, you actually works too. But the reason why I see a main character in use, I actually see people do that. I just don't know, but they managed to make it through there. I think because Ching Xiao have a little bit of healing, but only for himself. Okay, now let's go for a weapon. What your weapon should we actually use for her? So if you guys only have a 3-star weapon, this one will be a best. So Raven Bow would be a best one. Sharpshooter Oak will also be a best one. You could also deal for a weak spot. Recoil Bow, I don't know about that, but it can work. So the string list, this one have elemental mastery, so it will be good in a team comp. But if you want to spam more her elemental burst, that actually also works for a team comp. This actually will work too. Because for me in a team comp, I would actually do an Aura Blade. I would actually use this one for NG recharge. That's the playstyle I would use in order to play. Sacrificial Bow, I could use that too if I don't have anything else. But her main weapon, it's actually the one. Okay, I don't see it in here. Hang on. But if you don't have a weapon, you can craft one from a blacksmith. So there's some bow in the blacksmith. This one actually increases. Well, this one actually pretty nice. You can actually do this one. You actually can craft it from a blacksmith. They also do element of mastery one version of it, but you can do that. There are also 2 more type of bow you can actually do in the blacksmith. Let me see. It should be in here somewhere. Practicals, yeah, that's actually good, but I don't think it will be any beneficial. So there actually should be one. There's actually one more, but I think it's increased physical damage. Yeah, it's increased physical damage, so not gonna be all that good. But her main bow is this one. So it's called Thundering Pulse, so increased crit damage though. So it's actually pretty good if you're doing this for a team comp or her by herself. Because increase her damage, her attack damage, and also increase the emblems increasing her attack damage. So yeah, it's actually pretty nice. So, and she's less than 100% will actually disappear when it's actually full. Okay, so this is actually more endurance one. Yeah, that actually works well for Yoimiya in a way. If you're using the 4-piece, I actually talked about that. I use up 15 energy in order to increase her damage. So this bow is actually good for that too. But if you want to use like one I actually recommend, like actually for asking, like increased energy recharge or elemental mastery, that would be a one that you can actually use too. Cause like getting those Dendro Core out and using her, yeah. If you don't have her elemental skill, use your charge attack and it will blow up. You guys actually can charge up to 5 Dendro Core at once only there. After, if you have another existing Dendro Core, then the first one will actually disappear. They will last for like 7 seconds each. 6 or 7 seconds, somewhere around there for each Dendro Core. So yeah, that's why I actually learned it in there too, and actually it causes the same damage, but it depends if you're close enough. Hyper Bloom is just going to launch all the Dendro Core to that one person. And it will deal a lot of damage. I don't have to say it deals more damage than the one right now, but AoE, it will actually work against it works when you're in the huge enemies, like small enemies or so. But anyway, if you guys have any question, go ahead and comment down below. If you have any question or any recommended video you want me to do, so go ahead and let me know, and I'll catch you guys on my next video, man. We actually be live streaming. I don't know if I'll be live streaming or not. Well, that has to be depend. But I am going to roll for Yoimiya, and yes, and so on. So I'll catch you guys in my next video, man. Peace out, y'all.